Hey everyone, Nut Free Mama here. Today I'm going to show you how to make sombrero cookies. Okay, let's start off with our ingredients. First, you're going to need 3 cups of flour. You want to measure that and then sift it. So mine is sifted right here. Then we need 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of sea salt, 3 sticks of butter, and you want that to be softened. Then we need 1.5 cups of sugar plus more for rolling. So I'm just using the regular sugar for the recipe, and then I'm going to roll mine in sanding sugar. Hopefully it will be a couple colors. I don't know if they'll really show up or not. Then you need 2 large eggs, 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract, but I'm going to use the cake batter extract just because I love the flavor of that. And then you need 45 gumdrops. So I'm using the dots. They're made in a peanut, tree nut free facility. You could use the spice dots, whatever you want to use for that. And then we need some frosting because that's going to act like our glue, and some sprinkles. I'm just using this these colorful sprinkles right here. So that's everything that we need, and we're going to need some cookie sheets lined with parchment paper. And let's go ahead and preheat our oven to 375. Okay, so next to my flour that I already sifted, I added my baking powder and my sea salt, and I'm just going to stir that together with a whisk and set it to the side. Alright, next we want to take our softened butter, and one of my sticks got a little too soft, but we're going to go ahead and mix that with our sugar with an electric mixer on high until it is light and fluffy. That's going to be 3 to 5 minutes. Alright, that looks great. So next we are going to beat in the eggs and the vanilla on low. Well, in my case I'm using the cake batter, but you can use vanilla. Alright, next I'm going to add in my flour mixture slowly and beat on low for 30 seconds. Alright, my batter is all ready. I just basically did it in 3 steps. I poured about 1/3 of the flour mixture in, mixed it up, another third, and the last third, and then I made sure with my spatula that everything was incorporated. So next you want to go ahead and pour your sugar, or if you're going to use the sanding sugar, into little bowls, because we are going to scoop this out using a cookie scoop or your hands, roll it into a ball, and then roll it into the sugar crystals, and then we're going to put it on the parchment paper and flatten them all out with the bottom of a cup. So make sure you have a cup, and then you'll also want to have like a shot glass if you have one, because that's going to be for after they bake. Okay, my first batch of 12 is rolled into my sugar crystals, and it was pretty easy. I just took my cookie scoop like this, and I'm not even touching it with my hands except to maybe roll it, but you just scoop it right in there, and then you can just go like this and move it around and it gets coated. So that's an easy way. So next we're going to take the bottom of a cup and just smash these down a bit. Alright, these are all ready to go. They're going to go in the oven at 375 for 9 to 11 minutes. Cookies just came out of the oven, and immediately I took my shot glass and just pressed it in the center. Be careful because some of them did crack when I did this, but you want to do them when they're hot. So now we're going to let them just sit here for a couple minutes, and then we're going to transfer them to a cooling rack. Mine might be a little too big. I might have scooped out too big because the rim really shouldn't be that big. You want it to be a little thinner for a sombrero. So I think on my 3rd batch I'm going to scoop out less and see what happens, because we're supposed to be able to get 45. Alright, my last batch is ready to go in. Well, actually not my last, because I still could probably make 3 or 4 out of this one. So I was able to make over the 45 cookies actually, and I kept to my original size because I think it works the best. I didn't really want to make them smaller, so I'm excited to see what the last couple batches look like. I try to do some purple, some green, yellow. I ran out of blue, so I really only have 1 blue. And I mixed my colors. I put some red and purple and some green and yellow, so I think that's pretty fiesta. Alright, all of my cookies are out of the oven and cooled. I was able to get 48 total. So now is the fun part. We get to decorate. Alright, so first I just dabbed a little bit of frosting in the center of each one. I just have my frosting in a Ziploc bag, and I just cut the tip off, and I just dabbed it. It's just going to act like glue to hold on my gumdrops. So now I'm going to place a gumdrop in the center of each of these. Alright, all of my little sombrero hats are in there. I think it's because I used the dots. They're just not as big as the spice drops, but I just prefer the dots better. I think they still look cute. And if you want to pipe on more frosting and put sprinkles, you can do sprinkles around your dots. You could do sprinkles around the rim. I think I'm going to do a few sprinkles. All right, my little cookies are all done. I just piped some frosting on the edges of a few of the yellow ones. Oh, that one doesn't have a dot. I was one dot short. And that's how they turned out. I'm really happy with them. I think they look so cute and so festive for Cinco de Mayo. So we'll have to see what Taste Tester thinks. Taste Tester picked a yellow one with sprinkles with a red dot. Have a little taste.
Okay. Yum. Yummy.
Did you like it?
Yeah.
All right, everyone, come back and see us again. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Happy Cinco de Mayo.
Happy Cinco de Mayo. Bye.
Bye.